Good afternoon, this is Stormcast, and today we're going to do something different. When I picked up my books, he forgot to bring in all the bags and everything, and I had ordered some new bags and boards at home. So I was like, you know what, don't worry about it, I'll just bag and board them myself at the house. And I thought it'd be nice to just do some bagging and boarding of some books, just some talking. Somebody told me I should do an ASMR video. My oldest watches those and said I should try it, so we're going to try that today. So we're going to bag and board some books, and we're just going to have a quiet conversation talking about whatever. I find bagging and boarding books relaxing. I hope you find this relaxing. I'm using the resealable bags. I know that there's people out there who dislike resealable bags. I like them because once I read the book, I can seal it so I know the book is read, and then I just put it in a pile to put away. And sorry, I figured I'd do this a little more in the screen. And then I just put the pile away to slide the book in, and then I'll put the books away. So I have not put any of these books into my collection yet. Not put them in the computer because I didn't have bags and boards, and I didn't want to take them out of the initial bag. So maybe I should slow down a little bit. I've got 3 stacks of books. I know some people throw the comic on the board and put them in the bag, but I like having the bags already prepped. I have seen over the years people who do the throw in the back of the board, slide in the bag, make books getting small tears, even them out. So there is that. Some very nice covers of the new stuff that I picked up. I read a couple of my books last night and have not. Those are already bagged and boarded because I had some, but like I said, I'm just going to put some books away. You should always bag and board your books. It's the best way to keep them protected, even if you're not trying to turn them into, flip them to high-value books. It's just a best way of protecting your collection. Keep them from damage, and when you're storing them. So this is the end of the first stack. Oh, 2 more books. So, but just slide it in and gently push. Sorry, doing it in front of the camera. I have to think about it. I use Silver Age. These are Silver Age regular. I prefer to use just straight Silver Age books, but they don't make just straight Silver Age with the self-healing. And I like the way they use them to seal. You don't have to add tape, because inevitably when you put tape on the back of a bag, it can get on the back of a book somehow. Some people roll their tape over, other people won't. But again, just trying to do this as an ASMR video. People told me that this would be nice for my voice. So my oldest said that they'll try it, but when I talk, they often kind of pay attention. And some more boards here. So, but you know, I used to get these old ones. I used to get these ones from this place in Virginia. They have these Overstreet bags which are really nice. They do the Silver Age, and unfortunately, I can't find them like right from Overstreet or where they get them from, which are nice, thick, durable bags, strong but protective. They're about the same price as the other things. So when I was getting my books sent from Virginia here to Florida, I would order bags, but I would get boards here because the boards are heavy. You're adding more poundage, so I would just buy local boards. You can honestly use whatever you like, you know, because it's your collection, but you really should make sure you do bag and board them, just to keep them safer. A bunch of facsimile books this month. This is the actual first appearance of the Fantastic Four outfits. They, for the first 2 issues, didn't wear costumes, but this is where they wear their costumes. I made a huge stack of bags and boards, and I could have done a video on making those, but those are a little bit more awkward, and it's easier just to slide it in with the first corner, push right in. You don't really want to get the modern bags and boards because they're a much tighter fit. You're more likely to damage your comics, especially if they're thicker. It's much harder to get the books in. You're kind of struggling. This is polybagged for now because I haven't read it. But again, it's going to go in just like this. Slide it in. I'm hoping that you enjoy this. I'm trying not to be too loud. As you can tell, you can hear in the background my puppy who's snoring. She obviously finds my talking relaxing, or she just finds her spot on the floor relaxing. But honestly, after getting your new books, getting home, if you have had a stressful day, I'll slide this stack over. Slide this stack down. Bagging and boarding comics is a great way of unwinding from your day. It's relaxing. Get yourself a nice drink, water, or soda, or hot tea or hot coffee if you prefer that, or hot cocoa. My wife likes hot chocolate. She drinks hot drinks, and I drink cold drinks. I prefer cold. And then just sit in a bag and board some books. If you have a stack of them, you will feel a bit more help you unwind your thoughts, or just grabbing your books. Another book that's going to come out of the poly bag I'm going to read. Werewolf by Night. I heard this is ending, which it's been a nice run. It's an interesting gimmick. We're getting to our last stack of books. I did a pack opening video, and that's where these come from. get your books and then you organize them. I find organizing books and stuff also fairly relaxing. So maybe I could just be a boring person. If they don't go down all the way, you kind of lift them up like that. And you kind of do like a little drop and they slide in. Just push them in. If they're almost all the way in, you can just do this. And they should slide in without bending, which is the key. I know some people out there just bag things, not board. But the real reason why you want to have them boarded is it protects your spine from stressing, so you get no spine ticks, which is always about protecting them. Again, it's not that you're going to resell your books. It's just if you're spending money on them, might as well protect them just a little bit instead of just throwing them like a random bag or a random drawer. Daredevil Fall from Grace prologue. Slides in. This book from way back then. This is from the 80s. And again, you want the Silver Age books, Silver Age bags more than the modern bags, because if you get older books, and sometimes you get some of the modern books which are still a little too big, anything thicker than a normal issue won't fit inside the bag and board, and you're struggling, and you could damage the comic. I had one point was doing Golden Age boards and bags. They're a bit more expensive. The problem is those are bigger, so you have to find either Golden Age box, which are not very easy, or use magazine boxes, which are much larger. So, and then you can't stack smaller boxes and magazine boxes because small boxes are slightly smaller and weigh on different parts of the box and leave an indentation. So, again, this is relaxing, nice way of showing. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you find it relaxing. I have more copies of Gloomhaven. I should make a stack of all of the extra dupes and trips of Ollie's packed books and give them away to somebody at some point. Just here's a bunch of books. Maybe this is for a board game. Gloomhaven, you can find in the stores. Got it for Apogee for one Christmas. Captain Gravity, one true hero. Honestly, I've never even read any of. I don't even know who Captain Gravity is. I've never even heard of him. There's a Power Rangers. I've heard some people have enjoyed the new Power Rangers series. Power Rangers came after I was young, so they're not really something I'm into. But, I mean, it is a nice looking cover. But, it looks like we've come to our last book. Harbinger number 7 from the new Valiant that came out a few years ago. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if this is relaxing. If I was loud enough, if you enjoyed this, I will consider doing something like this again. Hope you find it relaxing. I hope that it's relaxing to you as it is for me. And if you enjoy this, let me know in the comments or likes. Maybe I could do this. I could do this again. So I got a full stack of bags and boards, and just put these books away. I had a couple things for some yesterday, and Aperture's books got ordered then, but I guess I should have waited. Anyways, this is Storm Castle saying have a good day. Bye.